We just got caught a dub, man.
I saw it. I'm about to get my butt kicked, man.
You about to do what?
I'm about to play Jalen Wiggins. About to play Jalen Wiggins. Not gonna be pretty.
Wait, you said Wiggins?
Yeah.
Dude, I never call him by his first name, bro. That's why I really didn't even know what you were talking about.
Wiggins.
Wait, what league is it?
Corp.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 or the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Chargers. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Callaway, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Ready, break. Back 21, check back 21. Watch the screen, watch the screen. No. You go top.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
On first first down. Justin Herbert eluding the pressure right.
Damn it, Allen. God damn it.
Picked off by Anthony Davis. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 15 lining, 15 lining. Hey, 58's the mic. Go, 58's the mic. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Watch out. General, West.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
61. Matchbox. Light.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week,
No way,
and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
I'm not surprised. I don't get looks like that, man.
Running from the gun, Johnson.
Oh, well, how did I not tackle him? Come on,
And
Jamal.
all the way down to the 17-yard line.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Go, go. Delta.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off
That one's
Jamal
picked.
Adams. And the Chargers are going
Great
to take over a
user.
couple
Thank
of
you,
yards
man.
shy of midfield. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions.
I looked and thought that was
Derwin,
Derwin, dude. It's like in the last
again here
game.
in the very first quarter.
I got 2 of them, man. I got 2 of them.
All week, too, by his teammates, by his
You
coaching
actually
staff.
have
They've told
Roquan
him all
Smith
week
out there,
long, we've got to
man?
protect the football.
For now.
Probably cross that fine line with giving him the right advice.
I got a plan, dude.
and
Don't
saying
worry.
it too much, and it
I gotta
turned out
get Nwosu to
the
85 overall though
The
before I do
Charger drive
what I
about to
do.
get going. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll run on the inside handoff. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert.
Good pick, dude. He came out of nowhere. Damn.
Picked off at the 30. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. they go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, this defense for the Chargers very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
To throw again is Wilson.
Murray, pick that off. Come on, Kenneth.
And nearly had the ball picked.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw is probably worse than the one he threw the interception on the last drive, but fell incomplete. Play action. It's Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down?
No,
it's
sir.
Incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Did he get it? Ooh,
And
nice
a bit of
try.
a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
I think that's 2-tone top of box. Two-tone top of box.
You ready?
Jet. Huh?
You ready?
The Charger drive about to get going. To this point.
Yeah, man.
Go a little bit deeper on
But
that
freaking
one.
Wiggins is out here
play calls now,
red,
not
white,
even necessarily to my best player.
Serious.
Yes, bro. It's freaking crazy.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness.
He's doing what?
The whole package. And that
He was
package just
running
wrapped
spread
up
wide
the
flex
runner
when
for a
he
loss.
Uh-oh. Okay. Is that
Now
good?
they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
No, yeah, it's a good formation, but I'm running that formation now.
Back to
So
throw here, Herbert.
I might,
Flush
I
to
don't
his
know.
right. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first down.
Oh, Moss.
Stall them out when you do that.
Travis Kelce catches
Get
everything.
this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Dude, oh my god, he really caught that. Holy.
Travis Kelce, man. Catches it all. Does it all, man.
And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. We're scoreless after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
I'm going to go through that top window on the back.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down.
I'm going to try to make it to that top window. Holy.
Here's Herbert.
He's
running back and he's got it complete.
Gotta go for it.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Is it you? Oh, what's your back?
They'll try and run for it.
Damn, my own guy nearly stopped me from getting that shit. Holy crap.
At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did.
I got an armor box for you.
Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward.
Did you call that?
No.
Oh, Josh, there's someone camping in the corner. He's camping in the corner.
A few inches.
How?
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flushed out right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, sack. Cougar 19. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball
Yeah, I like him.
to go.
I got another change of direction with him the other day. He's a 94 change of direction.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. I got it.
False forward.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Done that to speed.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
On a box.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's been happening all day. No cap. I don't even know how he got there, bro.
I don't either. I came in that way.
Here's Herbert.
I shoot him.
Oh, come on.
Third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
Catch that ball.
Jets will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Oh, yeah, front door action?
They go play action with Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. So they try to take
this is gonna be who fucking doesn't flinch first, dude. Defensive battle.
Like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that?
You gotta be up top, dude.
He's going to turn things around.
We'll see what they do.
Yeah.
Herbert off a play action.
God damn, no fucking way.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
You got one coming up?
Ashton Davis. He's the one that got home and takes him down
He
for
came in
a
that door
loss
right
of
there.
9.
I'm coming back. Yeah, they're all over the roof.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
I'm trying to get there, man.
Escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 29. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back.
Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
I got a pop.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, and this is caught by Watkins. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hayes. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Red Tower. He is broke.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Right down, all right.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the
he
end
just
zone,
flew
so
off.
we will start here at the 25.
He went on backside.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in field goal range. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot.
I thought I caught that. Holy shit.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
How did I not catch that?
As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 10, Herbert flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play.
Okay, who shot at you?
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep to return is KJ Hamler.
Bro, there's people camping in the bathroom.
Unreal. Now, how did 2 get in there, man? They must have shot at you, been pretty close. I thought they shot from across the...
And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Damn, Allen's a good ass game.
Can't play offense though.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Wilson's throw there complete to Hamler. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson, he's going to look deep for more. And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Lambo to add on the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
You know what really fires up
Got one on me.
When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Down him.
Play action. It's Herbert. Flushed out right. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big gain that time for the Chargers. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Hey, that same dude's
he's
back
got
in
a little
prison.
daylight. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know
Good kill, bro. The dude who I killed.
Just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
There's not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Oh shit, man. That goddamn little pea shooter.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs.
That's interesting. So, like, we just ran in, like, for the whole couple of hours we played that game, we ran into the people camping.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st.
Good play, Allen.
Excellent end result for them, but let's go back to the decision.
Except he didn't score somehow.
On 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He'll try to run this one in. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Again, it's Johnson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Here's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
Ready, ready. 30 days, let's go.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Now Wilson. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And the Chargers are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Terry, you want to play again here a little bit?
Continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself.
Yeah, when he gets back, Alan, I got to run and do some shit.
All right. I'll
be back in a little bit. I'm watching your game.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Forced out to his left. He's airing it out for Williams. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
3
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Being chased out left. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run. This is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff, Johnson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 24-yard line.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. They're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. The kick by Lambeau is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Down. It's Johnson, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They go to Johnson again. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Ready.
It's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Jets, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.